Good afternoon. Can you please introduce yourself and tell me your name?
Good afternoon. My name is Maria Gonzalez.
Nice to meet you, Maria. Now, let's start with part 1 of the test. Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in an apartment in the city centre.
That's interesting. What do you like the most about your apartment?
I really like the convenient location. It's close to my work and there are many shops and restaurants nearby.
Great. Now, let's talk about hobbies. Do you have any hobbies or interests?
Yes, I enjoy reading books in my free time. I find it relaxing and it helps me improve my English.
Reading is a wonderful hobby. What kind of books do you like to read?
I mostly read novels, especially mystery and adventure stories. They keep me engaged.
That sounds enjoyable. Now, let's move on to part 2. I'm going to give you a topic and you'll have 1 to 2 minutes to talk about it. Please describe a memorable holiday or trip you took recently.
Sure. One of the most memorable trips I took recently was to Paris last summer. I visited famous landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre Museum. The architecture and art were incredible. I also tried delicious French cuisine, like croissants and escargot. Overall, it was an amazing experience.
That sounds like a fantastic trip, Maria. Now, let's move on to part 3. We'll discuss some broader topics related to travel and tourism. What do you think are the advantages of traveling to different countries?
Well, traveling to different countries allows us to learn about new cultures and traditions. It also helps us broaden our horizons and gain a better understanding of the world. Plus, it's a great way to make new friends and create lasting memories.
I agree, Maria. And what about the challenges of traveling?
One challenge can be the language barrier, especially if you don't speak the local language. Also, dealing with different currencies and navigating unfamiliar places can be tricky at times. But I believe these challenges can also make the journey more exciting and educational.
Thank you, Maria. That concludes our speaking test for today. You did well, and I appreciate your thoughtful responses.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to participate in the test.